Hey there, fellow travel lovers. Welcome to Two Brits Travel, where adventure begins and ordinary life ends. We're Rena and Paul, a British couple who swapped the 9-to-5 life for passports, backpacks, and a one-way ticket to freedom. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the quiet charm of coastal Bulgaria, we're on a mission to explore it all and take you with us. Follow our journey for real, honest travel stories, practical tips, digital nomad hacks, and everything in between. Whether you're planning your next trip or dreaming of a travel-fueled life, you're in the right place. Subscribe to Two Brits Travel and come explore the world with us, one unforgettable adventure at a time. Your journey starts here. In the north, where Jordan cradles the borders of Israel and Syria, lies Qais, a town perched on hills draped in green. As we begin, the Jordan Trail invites us to slow down. The ruins of Gadara come into view. Greek columns, mosaics, and silent amphitheatres nestled beside black basalt walls. Farmers harvest figs and olives nearby, offering a taste of the trail's generosity. The call to prayer drifts from a distant minaret, blending with the wind that carries us onward. For the next hour, we walk through orchard paths, Roman roads, and hilltop vistas that open to the Sea of Galilee. This is not just a starting point. It's a gentle awakening to Jordan's layered soul. From the oak forests of Ajlan to the archaeological marvel of Jerash, this leg is a corridor through time. The trail winds through fragrant pine groves where bees hum and hidden monasteries await the patient eye. In Jerash, we walk through colonnaded streets where chariot wheels once clattered. The Temple of Artemis stands regal above the city. Our journey pauses to meet craftsmen restoring mosaics and storytellers sharing myths passed through generations. A night spent in a family-run guest house reveals tales around the fire. With every mile the land speaks, in Latin inscriptions, echoing stone arches, and the enduring laughter of schoolchildren playing among ruins. This segment takes us across ancient routes trodden by prophets and merchants. We trace the King's Highway southward, where every mile unveils new altitude, culture, and legacy. We stop at Mount Nebo, where Moses is said to have glimpsed the Promised Land. In Madaba, we marvel at 6th century mosaics depicting biblical geography. Local artisans share their craft, fingers piecing glass and stone into sacred scenes. We join a cooking class and share mansaf with new friends. The trail feels personal here. It feeds the soul, not just with sights, but with stories. The cobbled roads and dusty alleys remind us. History lives in the footsteps of everyday people. Here nature roars. Dana Reserve stretches like an untouched Eden. Ibex leap along cliffs and falcons wheel overhead. Our guide teaches us to track footsteps, identify herbs, and listen, really listen to the wild. We trek deep into valleys that shift from green to red. Caves once used by copper miners now echo with silence. In Finan Eco Lodge, lit only by candlelight, we reflect on our digital disconnect. This is a section that transforms the hiker. Not through challenge alone, but through immersion. Every moment is meditation. Sandstone sculpted by wind, stars arranged like ancient poems, and the hush of the desert that clears the mind. Few places stir awe like Petra. As the sun casts first light on the sandstone, the trail leads us through the Sig, a narrow gorge of swirling red rock. Suddenly, Al-Khazni appears, breathtaking in its symmetry. We spend the day exploring not just the iconic facades, but the hidden places, the high place of sacrifice, the tomb of the Roman soldier, and forgotten Nabatean stairways. Archaeologists guide us into layers of meaning behind every carving. At night, candlelit paths flicker with Bedouin songs. Petra isn't just a site. It's a city of stories, of trade and tombs, of resilience carved in stone. The trail enters a realm of red sand and towering rock. Wadi Rum, sacred to the Bedouin and mythical to travellers. We ride camels across its vastness, then hike hidden canyons etched with petroglyphs. A guide shows us a spring where Lawrence of Arabia once camped. The silence here is profound. Every dune sings its own note in the desert's quiet symphony. We set camp under an unbroken sky, share cardamom coffee beside a crackling fire, and listen to Bedouin legends of jinn and warriors. This is not emptiness. It is fullness of soul, of space, of the raw poetry of earth. In this final act, the trail moves with gravity toward the Red Sea. We traverse black basalt hills and desert wadis. The landscape is harsher, but the end is near. We pass the ghostly ruins of an Ottoman station and finally descend into Aqaba. The sea greets us with warmth, a blue expanse after miles of ochre. Here we swim, reflect, and celebrate. The trail ends not with a marker, but a moment, standing with feet in salt water, heart full of memories, and a soul reshaped by Jordan's landscapes, peoples and past. This journey was not just about distance, it was about depth. The Jordan Trail weaves a living tapestry of humanity and earth spirit and soil. Every section is a chapter, every footstep a story. As you watch or walk, it may you find a piece of yourself in its rhythm. Subscribe for more paths that change the way you see the world and yourself. We're Rena and Paul, and this is Two Brits Travel. Thanks for joining us on another step of our journey, where we turn daydreams into destinations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on social to keep up with our latest adventures. New videos drop every week with tips, stories, and inspiration for your next big trip. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and travel well.